What is up, guys? Welcome to the Big Unbox, where we do that small tech, and today I am back with another, say it with me, guys, big unboxing for you for the iPhone 10, and today we're back with another tempered glass screen protector to unbox, do a quick review on. As always, I'll put up the link in the video description, so if you guys want to check it out, definitely feel free to do so. This one comes from Bodyguards. If you go to their website, it's $39.95. The one good thing, out of 15 reviews, has gotten 4.2 stars, so not too bad. The price is obviously a little bit steeper than a lot of them, so this is going to be kind of direct competition with like Zag. And the Zags were kind of hit and miss. I really like the tempered glass one, but then the sapphire one I really wasn't a big fan of. So we'll check this one out. One thing I was kind of... Actually, it does. It comes with the installation guide, so that should have that installation tray. That makes it a lot easier to install. We'll kind of go over that with you guys, but I would say that's definitely a benefit to this one right off the bat. So Bodyguards Pure 2, advantage-free lifetime replacements. Kind of obviously probably want to read the fine print on that. Bodyguards up top. Extreme impact protection. The back kind of gives you a little more detail what's included. Obviously, we'll check that out once we get the unboxing. Obviously, the sticker says $40. On their website, it's $39.95. And check around for coupon codes to see if you guys can get a better deal on that as well. So let's go and get to the big unboxing, guys, and check it out and see what we're getting for $40. See if it's worth the price of admission. Hopefully it is. We're looking for a good tempered glass for the iPhone 10. It's a very expensive phone, so you obviously want to get a good tempered glass screen protector. And one thing I'm happy about, you can see right off the bat, they're going to include that tray, and that's very helpful to get that properly lined, especially with that top notch. So this is the instructions. Gives you a little detail what you're getting and how to install it. So 1, 2, 3, and then obviously use some details about the free replacement. So check out the fine print on that. Not sure the details on that, guys, but let's check it out. So this is the tray that you're going to actually line it up with. And your usual suspects in here. Let's see what we get. Got your dust sticker. Got your wet wipe. Looks like a little bit of just a sticker for their Bodyguards. And then a nice thick Bodyguards microfiber cloth. So nice little added touch. Let's see where the actual screen protector's at. There we go. And it does appear to be crystal clear. So nothing on the sides. This definitely feels like a premium tempered glass screen protector that's actually very thin, and that's something they did say in the description, that's very thin. So you got the top and bottom, and then I believe what you want to do is kind of put the phone in first, and it kind of just sits like that, and you pull it off, and so it should work out pretty good, guys. So let me do this. I'm going to put the video on pause. We'll do the installation. I'll let you guys know how it went down. If it's a hit or miss, we'll call it like it is, guys. Be right back. Alright, guys, I kind of wanted to do this on video to show you guys how the installation went down. Obviously, you just want to make sure the screen is completely wiped down before you put this tray over it. I wanted to give you guys an idea. This is basically just me on the spot doing this, so I apologize if it's not as professional, but I want to give you guys an idea of how the installation went down, if it's easy, if it's tough. But I do appreciate them giving you the tray. So once you actually get it completely wiped down, the key is to make sure, do it in direct sunlight, a direct light, so you make sure there's no dust or dust or particles or anything like that on the actual phone itself. So then what we're going to do is lay down the actual tray. These little top parts right here, these little fangs type things, you want to lay it at the very top. And that's basically going to represent where your notch is at. So you guys can see these right here are at the top of the notch. Give you guys a different view of it. There you go. See that? So it kind of looks like a vampire sitting in your iPhone 10. Again, I'm going to wipe it down to make sure there's no dust particles or anything like that. Key is to make sure all the angles look good, no dust particles are on there. And then take the actual screen protector itself. You got one, and then obviously the other side is going to be the adhesive part. So what we're going to do is, it says peel off the adhesive part first. So this is going to be the first part. You're going to peel that off first. You're going to take this part right here, line it up. The key to this is just line it up, and then kind of just see how it's in there like that. It's already just basically, it's going to be perfectly lined because of the actual tray. Sit it down. Kind of let it go into play. See? Now I might have to do some of these bubbles outside of the video. I might have to put it on pause when we get done. But I kind of want to give you guys an idea how the installation actually went down. Alright, so that looks pretty decent. Now they lift the tray off. Obviously there's some bubbles in there we're going to have to work out. Let's take this off real quick. You can see how there's a few bubbles I'm going to work out. Let me do this. I'm going to put the video on pause again, work out those bubbles, and then we'll finish the review. Okay, guys? Hold tight. Welcome back, guys. All right, so we got the Bodyguards Pure 2 tempered glass screen protector installed, and pretty much most of the bubbles were taken out. And it was a pretty easy install, as you guys saw, especially with the little tray that they provide. There was really not too many ways to mess it up with the tray if you follow the directions, because it lines it up just right, and there's not really too many ways to actually mess it up. Just make sure you're cautious of the dust and getting all that off of it prior to the installation. But as you guys saw in the video itself, it was pretty easy. So nice job to Bodyguards for supplying the tray itself. Now the tempered glass, I'll give you guys some different angles of it. Very thin material, but it actually feels premium. Give you guys some looks at it. So it's definitely not heavy duty tempered glass, but you don't actually need that if it's a nice material, and it's going to provide you some good protection, which this does feel premium. Give you guys some different angles of it. Give you guys one more view of the notch, how it aligned, and it did appear to line up just right with the notch. So nice job to Bodyguards for throwing this in there and making the installation really easy. I would say it's full edge to edge, but it appears that it's a little bit short of, a lot of the ones I've done so far on tempered glass screen protectors have been just cut a little bit short on the sides, and they cause just a little bit of light bleed, and that may drive you nuts. I know I've had some people with regards to the zag that was just a little bit short and caused some light bleed. It didn't bother me that much, but it does at certain angles. You can catch it just right, and it'll kind of show off just a little bit of light bleed on the sides. And that's why it's so important you guys get the actual notch up just right, because you'll have that light bleed on the top, which would be annoying. So I don't think you'll have that issue with this one. Let me show it to you guys. Let me get the Face ID going on this so I can open up the screen and show it to you guys how it looks. Alright, so you can see the notch lined up pretty neatly. You can see it's almost perfect. There's just a little, it's raised up just a little bit more than it should be. One thing I did notice, like I said, it's a little bit short on the sides, so you are getting a little bit of that light bleed popping through from side angles. You can see that just from the actual screen itself. Look at that popping through. So that's definitely a negative. Most of the screen protectors that I've reviewed so far have been just a little short, and I'm not sure if that's just because they didn't have the right size of the iPhone to make it to cut the screen protector just right for the first batch, or if there's something to it. But it appears most of the ones I've done so far have just been a tiny bit short on the edges that causes that light bleed. So I can't say this was a full hit, but for the most part, the installation-wise, it was simple, pretty much foolproof. So I would say that part's a hit. I think it's just a little bit short on the sides that causes a little bit of that light bleed, and that may bug you. So if that bugs you, you definitely want to put a pass on this one. We'll keep on looking for the perfect tempered glass screen protector for the iPhone 10. But then again, this one's very close. It's full adhesive. The material itself doesn't appear to be fingerprint magnet, which is nice. I've been using this probably about an hour or so, and it does feel real responsive. The screen feels responsive, and it feels natural, and it doesn't provide a lot of extra thickness to the screen protector itself, so it feels natural. So I appreciate that, and you can see there's just a little bit of fingerprints on it, so nice job to them for that. You almost just wish it would have been perfect, just a little bit longer on the sides, wider I should say, and been the perfect hit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Keep the suggestions coming. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time on the Big Unbox. We do it big, guys.